The following information is provided for educational purposes only and in no way constitutes legal, tax, or financial advice. For legal, tax, or financial advice specific to your business needs, we encourage you to consult with a licensed attorney and/or CPA in your state. The following information is copyright protected. No part may be redistributed, copied, modified, or adapted without prior written consent of the author. In this video, we are going to teach you how to research and choose your desired LLC name. The purpose of this video is to help you avoid infringing upon someone else's name rights, to help you differentiate your business name from existing entities, and to make sure your desired LLC name is available for use. In order to make sure your desired LLC name is available for use, you will need to search it against the existing organized entities on the state's online database. We will first walk you through some requirements and restrictions, and then later we will show you how to perform your search. Name requirements. Your LLC name must end with the words Limited Liability Company or the abbreviations L.L.C. or L.L.C. Using the abbreviation L.L.C. is the most common. For example, Joe wants to start a company by the name Joe's Landscaping Services. Since he is forming an LLC, he must file under the name Joe's Landscaping Services, LLC. Again, using the abbreviation LLC or the full word Limited Liability Company is a requirement when forming an LLC. Name restrictions. Your LLC name cannot imply that it is a corporation. You are not allowed to use the words corporation or incorporated or the abbreviations Corp or Inc. anywhere in your LLC name. Let's look at our example again. Since Joe wants to form an LLC, he cannot call his company Joe's Landscaping Services Inc. LLC or Joe's Landscaping Services Incorporated LLC. Your desired LLC name must also be distinguishable. This means it cannot be too similar to the names of existing organized entities that are found in the results during the search of the database. We will now illustrate several examples of distinguishability, and we will provide examples you may see while performing your search. Differences in designators, which are the identifiers at the end of a business name, do not create distinguishability. Examples of designators would be Inc. or Corp for corporations and LLC or L.L.C. for limited liability companies. There are other designators as well, but these are the most commonly used. For example, your desired LLC name is Smith Investments LLC, but during the search of the database, let's say you found a business under the name Smith Investments Inc. In this example, your desired LLC name would not be available for use. You would have to think of an alternative name that is unique and different. An example would be Smith Financial Group LLC. Grammatical differences. The following do not create distinguishability. Differences in variables in singular, plural, and possessive forms of a word. For example, your desired LLC name is Apple Farm LLC. Let's just say during the search you found a business under the name Apple Farms LLC, or let's say you also found a business under Apple's Farm LLC with an apostrophe S. Both of these names, although slightly different, are too similar, and therefore your desired LLC name would not be available for use. An example of an alternative name would be Bob's Apple Orchard LLC. The following do not create distinguishability. Differences in articles, such as a, an, or the. For example, your desired LLC name is Print Shop LLC. Let's just say that during the search of the database, you found a business called The Print Shop LLC, or you found a business called A Print Shop LLC. Again, although they seem different, these names are all the same in the eyes of the state, and therefore your desired LLC name would not be available for use. An alternative name would be Printing Solutions LLC. The following also do not create distinguishability. The use of conjunctions, such as and, or, and the ampersand symbol. Let's say your desired LLC name is Night and Day LLC with the ampersand symbol. But during your search, you find a Night and Day LLC, or you found a Night Day LLC. Again, both of these examples are too similar, and your desired LLC name is not distinguishable and therefore not available for use. An example of an alternative name would be Moon and Sunshine, LLC. The following also do not create distinguishability. The use of certain punctuation, such as hyphens, slashes, periods, commas, etc. Let's say your desired LLC name is Peter, Paul, and Mary Studios, LLC, but during your search you found Peter-Paul-Mary Studios Incorporated, or you found a Peter, Paul, and Mary Studios Incorporated. Again, both of these examples are too similar, and therefore your desired LLC name would not be available for use. An alternative example would be PPM Productions, LLC. Alphanumeric. Differences in numerical or written numbers does not create distinguishability. For example, let's say your desired LLC name is 3 Teachers Consulting, LLC, with the number 3 spelled out, but during your search of the database, you found a company called 3 Teachers Consulting, LLC, with the number 3. Again, these are deceptively similar. The state does not look at these as any different, and therefore your desired LLC name would not be available for use. An alternative example would be A Few Good Teachers Consulting, LLC. Deceptively similar. Names that are too similar to existing organized entities also do not create distinguishability. For example, your desired LLC name is Speedy Delivery Services, LLC, but during your search, let's say you find a Speed Delivery Services, LLC, or you find a Super Speedy Delivery Services, LLC. Again, these names are too similar, therefore your desired LLC name would not be available for use. An example of an alternative name would be At Your Door Quick, LLC. Takeaways. As you can see, just filing your paperwork with your desired LLC name is not as straightforward as you may have originally thought. The most important takeaways from showing you all these examples are as follows. It's important to make sure your name is truly unique and not too similar to the names of existing organized entities. If your desired LLC name is unavailable for use, either by its exact match already being used or by it being too similar to an existing name, we recommend using some creativity and coming up with a variation of your original LLC name so that the name is now unique and is distinguishable and stands apart from other businesses. Some additional tips to think of when creating your LLC name are: make your LLC name easy to spell. You want to make sure people can find you when they're looking for you. Make your LLC name short. Shorter names are easier for people to remember. Make your LLC name have a positive connotation. Leave people with a good feeling when they hear about your business. You are now ready to search your desired LLC name against the state's online database. We showed you a number of examples where the desired LLC names were not available for use, but don't worry. In the next part of this video, we will provide plenty of examples of names that are available for use so that you can best understand the database and the results that you see. Let's head over to the state's online database. The link below this video will take you there. Here we are at the state's website. Before we get started though, there are a few things specific to Colorado which we must go over first. When searching the state's database, you will be comparing your desired LLC name against the registered businesses in the state. If an existing registered business appears during your search and that business is already using your desired LLC name or one that is very similar, then your desired LLC name is not available for use. If there are no existing registered businesses that appear with your desired LLC name or one that is very similar, then your desired LLC name is available for use. Next to the registered businesses you find, you will see a column which reflects the status of the business. Although some of the statuses may make it sound like these businesses are no longer in existence and that their name is now available for use, that is not the case, and we recommend that you choose a different LLC name. The reason for this is to make sure you don't run into any legal issues with those companies. Don't worry, this will make more sense in a moment when we show you how to search the database. When searching on the state's database, enter your desired LLC name without the designator LLC or L.L.C. Capitalization is not important, so you can search your name in all lowercase letters, all uppercase letters, or any variation of the two. We recommend that you watch us perform the search a few times, then you can revisit this part of the video when you do your own search. Let's look at a few examples of names that are available for use. Let's say our desired LLC name is Tappan Builders LLC. Let's head over to the state's database and let's do a search for Tappan and then Tappan Builders. On the state's website, next to the business name, trademark, or trade name, this is where you're going to enter the desired LLC name. For this example, let's do a search for Tappan. I'm going to enter Tappan in the box. I'm going to scroll down and then click the search button. So in this case, we have 10 matching records that pull up names that include that word Tappan. As I look through this list, I don't see anything identical to Tappan Builders or anything similar. Let's double check and let's do this search another way. Let's go ahead and hit Business Search. This time I'm going to enter Tappan Builders. Then I'm going to scroll down and click Search, and no results found for the specified name. Perfect. Since we didn't find any businesses with the same or similar name, this desired LLC name would be available for use. Let's take a look at another example. Let's say your desired LLC name is Zykoski Vision LLC. Let's head over to the database and let's search the word Zykoski. I'm going to enter Zykoski in the box. I'm going to scroll down and then I'm going to click Search. Same thing here. No results found for the specified name. Since we didn't find any records on the state's database, therefore, this desired LLC name would be available for use. Let's look at a few examples of names that are not available for use. Let's say the desired LLC name is Castle Peak Investments LLC. Let's head to the database and let's do a search for Castle Peak and then Castle Peak Investments. I'm going to enter Castle Peak, scroll down and click Search. For these results, we have 114 matching records, and again, our desired LLC name is Castle Peak Investments. If I scroll down through page 1, I'll have to go to page 2. During your search, if you come up with a large amount of records, it's a good idea to redo your search and make it more specific. So in this case, I'm going to click back on Business Search, and I'm going to enter Castle Peak Investments. Scroll down, and then I'm going to click Search. Okay, we have 6 records here. We have a Castle Peak Investments Inc. We have another one that's delinquent. We have a Castle Peak Investments LLC and LTD, etc. Earlier in the video, we mentioned to the right, you'll see statuses. Sometimes you'll see delinquent or other statuses that make it seem like the name is available for use. Again, we recommend that you do not use these names, even though they may sound like they're available, because you'll want to avoid any legal issues or confusion with an existing or a delinquent business. Again, in this example, because we found existing businesses under the name Castle Peak Investments, this desired LLC name would not be available for use. Let's look at another example. Let's say your desired LLC name is Tomahawk Development Services LLC. Let's head to the database and let's search Tomahawk, and then let's search Tomahawk Development. I'm going to go on the left, click Business Search, going to enter Tomahawk, scroll down and click the search button. Okay, at first we have 75 records here, so Tomahawk Development, I don't see it on page 1. I'm going to try a more specific search. Let's go back and click Business Search. Let's enter Tomahawk Development. Scroll down and click Search. We have 1 record here. It's an existing business with an identical name, Tomahawk Development Services LLC. Again, for this example, because we found an existing business, Tomahawk Development Services LLC, with the exact same name, therefore, the desired LLC name would not be available for use. Takeaways. You want to search your desired LLC name every way that you can think of to make sure it is truly unique and distinguishable. The good news is that you can search as many names and variations as you like, since the database name search is free. This is an important step in forming your LLC, so please take the time to ensure your name is unique and that it does not conflict with any existing businesses. If you have any questions about the database, you can call the state at the phone number listed below this video. Once you find a name that is unique and distinguishable from existing businesses, you can then proceed to the next step. This now concludes the name research lesson.